Hello, we are starting the special edition of Newsroom dedicated to our global platform Dealshaker. There are some great news, great features and fantastic improvements in the system that deserve our attention, and I'm quite sure that it will be interesting and exciting to thousands of merchants and buyers from all around the world. We will have an exciting journey ahead of us in the world of e-commerce, the latest trends and the glamorous development of Dealshaker in different points of the world in the next few minutes. Newsroom really gathers all of us from different parts in one place. I'm Nikolai Manov and let's start. Here are some of the topics in the show today. How to create a great deal in Dealshaker and what standards the company has established to help merchants. We are waiting for the answers in the studio from Ivan Zerkov, Chief Operating Officer Dealshaker Global. We are going to talk about the development of the platform around the world and the work of the country managers. We will see in a few minutes. Great new features and improvements. We will present them to you exclusively in the newsroom. Welcome to the world of Dealshaker, where thousands of merchants are successfully selling their deals to our excited buyers. Here we go, let's start. Today's show is dedicated to our global online trading platform Dealshaker, which is developing brilliantly all over the world, attracting more and more merchants and buyers and becoming the fastest growing globally platform not only in Asia, but as I said, globally. In addition to the hard work of our country managers to help thousands of merchants, we must also note the excellent work of our development team, who at the beginning of February surprised users with great new functionalities and improvements in the system. A special section for orders has replaced the previously familiar coupon section. This great functionality allows merchants around the world to manage their orders, change status, track payments, and track the delivery milestones of items. At the same time, buyers can monitor the status of their order in real time and to rest assured that the products are ongoing and will be delivered soon. But let's see more in the next video.
Hello everyone! Today, I'll present to you the latest and significant change in Dealshaker. I am sure that it will make sales more and even easier for all merchants, and all buyers will love the platform even more. The coupons section now becomes orders with a completely new design and functionalities to help merchants manage and track their orders better and easier, and give buyers an extra amazing experience while shopping. In the orders section, buyers can view all their orders. This is the number of your order, the number of the deals in this order, the price, and the name of the merchant. Thanks to the new functionality, you can track your order, whether it's packed or whether you should expect a delivery. If there is a problem with your payment, the status of the orders will be Payment Failed. If you have chosen bank transfer as a payment method, you'll see the bank details of the merchant in this field here. When the order is paid and delivered successfully and the merchant fulfills the order as completed, you as a buyer will see the completed status too. You're able to download a PDF file with the details for your order from the button here. Quick, easy, and convenient. Purchase and enjoy millions of deals thanks to Dealshaker.
The great news related to Dealshaker continues. As a global platform, we not only promote online trading, but also help merchants develop locally. This is why a great functionality, Nearby Merchants Map, is now available. Thanks to it, you can find the merchants closest to you, see them on the map, and even navigate to the merchant's physical store if you use your smartphone. We hope that this way we will help the retailers to attract customers not only online but also in their physical stores and develop successful communication between traders and end customers. For example, if you like a smartphone or, let's say, a great dress, see where the merchant is on the map and go to the location where you can see more great products. More about this new feature in the system, let's see now.
You buy millions of deals from all over the world thanks to Dealshaker, but you want to find the closest one to you? Here you are. All Dealshaker users are now able to use our newest functionality, Nearby Merchants Map. It was specially developed for our merchants who want to increase footfall to their physical location or to raise their brand awareness in the local area. Now you can find the merchants closest to you, see their active deals, and visit their physical store if you want. Even if you are not a registered and logged-in user in the system, you can click on the Nearby Merchants here. First, you need to allow the site to access your location. As soon as we know where you are, a list of all merchants within a 20-kilometer radius of your location will be loaded. You are here, and here are the merchants. In the search field above, write the name of the merchant or browse all merchants with stores near you. On the left is the list of merchants with useful information about their rating and the number of active deals they have. Click on the name or on the pin of the merchant you are interested in, and you can see the detailed page for their business, contacts, address, and active deals. This will make your shopping experience more useful and enjoyable. Looking for shoes or a new smartphone? You have already chosen your location setting and filter the deals only from China, for example. You like this one? View the details of the product you like. Want to see where the merchant is located? Press the C on the map. You can see where the merchant is on the map. If the merchant has more than one address, you will see the closer one first, and all the addresses when you zoom in or zoom out on the map, wherever he is worldwide. If you use the Dealshaker app, you are able to find the shortest way by clicking on the Google Map link. It's so easy and convenient. Enjoy Dealshaker.
Great job by our developers. The teams continue to work on continuous improvements to the system. We are constantly in contact with our country managers to respond to their needs and facilitate the process of joining new merchants, approving businesses and deals, and working with the system smoothly. Dealshaker has also established its standards for deals so that the content on the platform meets the criteria, and we give our end users the best experience while shopping. We will talk more about this topic now with Ivan Zurkov, Chief Operating Officer, Dealshaker Global. Hello and welcome to our studio, Mr. Zurkov.
Hello, nice to see you and the thousands of the viewers online again.
Mr. Zurkov, tell us more about the Dealshaker standard you created. Who will it be used by?
In 2023, we created the Dealshaker Deals Guideline, an additional standard to our terms and conditions. Its goal is to regulate the deals content on the platform in precise way. Every local management in the face of our Dealshaker country managers and their teams should implement the standard. We aimed to make the deals more attractive, secure, and simple to understand. In this way, to show transparency and build trust in the customers. And the implementation process of the standards has to prepare the merchants for the moment when the platform is going to be open for external buyers, who will be able to purchase even as guests. With this step, we will reach all users who are buying online around the world, and this will give us the opportunity to grow faster. Just for the viewers of today's episodes to imagine it, from 2-3 million people in the One Ecosystem community as potential buyers at the moment, to 5 billion people who have access to the internet and are able to purchase. Let's summarize. Our Dealshaker Deals Guideline has the aim to facilitate the country managers, help merchants create better content, and meet all the requirements of the legislation.
What exactly is the process? Can anyone actually become a merchant, and how do they then post deals?
Anyone can become a merchant on the platform completely free of charge. The merchant account should be registered as a business on the platform. These are business details which must be filled, as good documentation is proof that the business is registered and can operate on the market by selling its products or services. The documents can be business registration certificates, permits, licenses, etc. It always depends on the scope of the business. The documents, the scope, the products and services sold in the deals must be matched. Only in this way the business and the deals can be approved. Each new business is reviewed and approved by country manager of the respective country. In some countries we have implemented an area manager structure. To ensure that the standard is implemented in the right way, from the last quarter of 2023, we formed a separate department consisting of administrators who are checking and processing the deals. There are some product and service categories, respectively subcategories, that are monitored, and the deals they are processed only by the approval department. For example, real estate deals, vehicle deals, as well deals with high value are checked too, and constant feedback is given to the country managers and the merchants. This is the large volume of work. We are constantly working together with the IT department to implement technology and optimize the processes so we can speed up, train, inform, and support our users in faster way.
A global problem related to online trade, and not only online, is the sale of replicas and fake goods. So are there any requirements for this?
Yes, of course. Each deal is checked and approved by country managers who monitor compliance with the standards and legal requirements of Dealshaker. It is absolutely forbidden to offer and trade on the platform goods without proven authenticity, fake goods and replicas, goods that are subject to copyright or that use a foreign trademark.
Mr. Zerkov, do sellers of medical devices or services have to provide a license or permission? How do you control this particular topic?
The sale of medicines and medical devices without the necessary license is prohibited too.
Prohibited?
The full list of prohibited products and those requiring a special permission can be obtained from the country manager.
Mr. Zerkov, thousands of merchants from all over the world publish their deals on the platform. So how is the issue of different languages in which deals are published solved?
When creating a deal, they can choose the language in which they post. We recommended English for anyone selling globally. If you sell to international markets and customers from all over the world, we recommend that merchants post their deals in English. If the merchants only want to sell locally, they can select and choose between around 40 languages. If the merchant sells only in China, he can select Chinese as an option. If he sells in Asia, Europe and Australia, for example, he can choose English and Chinese. The content of the deal should match the language. If you want to sell a great sweatshirt, for example, in Vietnam as well, enter a translation for your deal and it will be available not only in English and Chinese, but also in Vietnamese. The localization, the shipping options and the language are important for deals to be visualized to the right target group of buyers in the specific countries.
Can you please tell me what are the requirements regarding the content of the deals themselves, like for example title, description, images, etc.?
The title should be short and clear, but have to contain all the necessary information about the product, brand, model, color, size and material.
Almost everything, as you say.
Yes. And for example, the pricing, promotional details or discounts, promotion references, and phrases such as affordable, cheap, bonus, free shipping should be not included. As well, information about extra accessories, additional products which customers can buy separately, etc. should not be included. The false or misleading, it should be understandable. The description, another element of the deals, is the place where the merchant can give all the details about product and advertise it in the best way.
So here we can choose to make it adorable?
Of course, create an attention-grabbing headline that hooks the audience. It's recommended to use a short description paragraph to introduce the benefits of your product, for example. Add a bulleted list of product features and benefits they provide, include any necessary technical details. As well, it's a good option. Highlight social proof, use casual language and tone. All of this information will create trust in the buyer and will show a transparent process.
Each merchant has the option to upload or embed a video linked to the deal. Video content is extremely important to online consumers, and a huge number of them would choose a product based on video and photos, not so much on the price. So do merchants prefer to upload video content to their deals, and what are the standards associated with this?
The gallery is the place to showcase and present the product in the best way. Photos of products can sell more than the price and description, it is true. So beautiful high quality photos that represent the product in the best possible way are recommended and must. By the standard, every deal detail page on the platform must include at least one product image.
At least.
There are no limits on the number of the images. It is good as well to upload organic real photos showing the product in a real environment, usage and situation. This is how the buyer can imagine it in the best way and decide if the product will feel its own reality. Images as well as all content related to deal in Dealshaker must comply with Dealshaker terms, rules and policies. No uncensored content, illegal content, misleading photos and unfair trade practices are allowed. Images must accurately represent the item listed for sale and match the product title provided. Images must be photographed with realistic colors, no pixelization or jagged edges should be visible. The photographs must give a clear and realistic idea of the size, type, application and use of the goods or the services. Don't be afraid to use your smartphone's cameras as well.
Because the quality is good enough.
You can upload as well videos or embed a link as you asked me. Videos should be of high quality. Videos must not contain other or competing trademarks, logos or brand materials that may mislead the buyers. If the merchant sells, for example, Xiaomi branded phones, he cannot show an iPhone logo or caption in the video, for example. The video should either be in its usual YouTube orientation or with 16:9 aspect ratio. The video should include appropriate product characteristics like safety features, performance, technical specifications, dimensions, weight, etc. Customer reviews of demonstrations of the product services are allowed too. Photos and videos present the product in the best way, so we should not underestimate this opportunity to impress buyers and increase sales. According to statistics, 91% of customers want to see more online video content from brands.
How many percent you said?
91.
91. This is an amazing number. Mr. Zerkov, all prices of the platform are in fiat and WON or DSCP for the CRIP restricted countries. So let's say a few words about the payment and the delivery methods.
Self-organized shipping. The product can be delivered to the customer by courier or he can come and get it himself from the merchant store or office. If the goods can only be received on site in the physical store or the merchants provided some type of service, a massage, hair, styling, piano lessons, there is the second option, redeem at location. Online services is the third option. For example, you are a translator or you offer online English courses or photography correction. The merchant can have different physical shops under his business in the city or in the country. When he creates his deal, one or all, the shop's addresses can be chosen. In case the merchant's business is an international one with branches in more than one country, the merchant must register a different business for every country, but still at all the addresses of the shops or offices. It is important to say that the merchants must strictly choose where they are going to sell their products. The platform gives the option for worldwide shipping, for just local shipping, for several countries or regions. In which markets the merchants want to sell their products, it's their choice, but it must be a precise one. With this step in the deal creation process, the merchants are selecting which countries will be able to view, order and to buy the deal. There are more payment methods available now, not only from the wallet. When the buyer is finishing the checkout, he can select a preferred payment method. Payment methods are split in two. Crypto part, one or DSCP for crypto bank countries, and only DSCP wallet is visible. And cash, the fiat part in a pre-selected currency. It can be from the wallet, cash, you can pay in cash at delivery or at the merchant store or at the expo. And bank transfer, you can send money to the merchant with bank transfer. We recommend the merchants to add their bank details so as to have more payment methods and make the purchase experience of the buyer smoother. All prices listed on Dealshaker platform are presented in combination of fiat currency in euro and yuan, and that is the full price of the deals. Now the only option is euro for fiat currency, but in the upcoming version all available currencies will be added as an option when a merchant creates a deal. The costs of the delivery of the goods and or the costs of other third-party services, if applicable, are not included in the price of the deal unless is clearly stated and announced in the deal's details.
Mr. Zerkov, you communicate daily with country managers from all over the world. What problems do they encounter in their work, and are there any specific issues of the different markets?
The verification process of documents is quite a thing because it takes time to communicate and direct the merchants on what is needed and requested from them to secure both them and the buyers. To train the merchants that the Dealshaker is a tool to advertise their products, that their deals must be detailed, understandable, in a way simple and interesting, to put themselves in the shoes of the buyers and provide what every buyer is looking for. There are many other difficulties in the process, but we overcome them together with common effort, sharing experience and knowledge.
The platform enjoys great results in Asia, where most of the major events in Dealshaker exhibition took place. As example, I have been all over Asia for the last year. Vietnam is now our new headquarters. What do you think are the prospects for development, and what is Dealshaker going and doing specially aimed at the Asian market?
Dealshaker is developing faster in the Asian markets than in the rest of the world at this moment. In our statistical charts for the 10 best of different results markets, 6-7 places are taken by Asian countries. China, Vietnam, Thailand, South Korea and India are some of them.
So great job to those countries and keep going with the good work.
China, for example, is the biggest market and doesn't have any other equal or close to its numbers. That is why we are making great efforts to support the processes there. We are exactly after our Mandarin name search campaign, and soon we are going to announce it, the result, as we talked with you in our last meeting. And we are creating much more educational content translated into Chinese language. But the most important is that all businesses and deals are under the jurisdictions of our approval department. Our goal is to bring back the Chinese market to the standards we have by following the local regulations and international legislation, and by working closely to the merchants to improve the content they are adding to the platform.
During our global event on March 22nd to 24th, you will also be there. I know about that, and you will be training the country managers on the third day. What are the topics of this training?
Mostly about how the deal content must look like, the standards, the terms and conditions, as well how to communicate with the merchants, discussing different cases around the world, for some of the platform's functionalities as well. The time until the event will be used to shape the training, and of course some last minute news and information can be added to it.
But you're almost done, correct?
Of course, yeah.
On the 23rd of March, the end of the blockchain deployment is coming, which will affect Dealshaker merchants too. Please, can you tell merchants why it's so important to transfer their accounts?
Only deployed will purchase deals in Dealshaker and one Vita product. Only deployed Dealshaker merchants will be able to sell their deals. Only deployed accounts will use the Dealshaker conversion pool. Only merchants with deployed accounts can apply for the conversion of funds.
In addition to the grand global event that is coming up, more great changes are coming in Dealshaker. New categories are being worked on, I know, but we will raise the curtain a little bit more.
We expect new categories and subcategories on the platform very soon. They are selected to meet the latest trends in e-commerce. We have selected the most popular categories to help merchants position their products in the right place and buyers to have an amazing experience on the platform. Spectacular changes are coming to Dealshaker in the coming months, but you will learn more at the upcoming global event. See you there.
Thank you, Mr. Zerko, for this amazing interview, and see you soon in Malaysia. We continue to talk about the Dealshaker platform in the show today. We have a meeting with some of the country and area managers in the next few minutes. In total, there are more than 60 people worldwide who daily join new merchants, approve their businesses and deals. Country and area managers have a really important role on the platform. We turn our attention first to Uganda and say hello and welcome to Kiza Octus, Dealshaker area manager.
Hello, Mr. Manlove. Nice to meet you. Uganda is in top 10 best performing countries on Dealshaker platform because of our collective efforts in educating masses about advertising and selling online. And this journey started way back in 2018. We began with small businesses, and now we've grown into manufacturers and wholesalers who are offering their products and services, and this has made our Dealshaker platform to become more powerful and user-friendly.
Uganda is the only African country which is in our top 10 best performing countries with fantastic results. How many merchants from your country are part of our platform?
Thank you, Mr. Manlove. We have so many merchants, but I can give you an approximate number of our merchants who are active. They are between 300 to 400, those who are active and are selling their products and services on Dealshaker. And we are registering new merchants on almost daily basis, bringing their products and services on Dealshaker platform because of its advantages.
Kiza, what are the problems of traders in your country in general? What part of them have digitized their business and sell online?
The general problem with our traders, they have problems with banking institutions where everything is slow and they prefer an automatic payment and transaction system like we have in our project. Many of them want to start selling globally, but without losing their customers locally. Few platforms support many languages and local currencies at Dealshaker. It is the only platform that publishes deals and products at the same time. This is a great opportunity for anyone providing a variety of services like medical care, beauty care, educational lessons, massages, and more. And this is truly unique. Another major problem is they have trouble in managing their orders, and they can go crazy with hundreds of pages of paper, documents, receipts. Now, in order section of our platform, they can track everything with just a few clicks, and that's great.
Thank you for your answer, Kiza, but what are the advantages of Dealshaker over other global trading platforms that you present to merchants, and how you do it?
The advantages of Dealshaker platform over other global trading platforms that I present to my merchants. Number one, we have a built community. Number 2, we have a combination of transacting with crypto and fiat. We have different payment options. We have no limit in language and local currencies. We have location settings where you can find a merchant near you. In orders section, there is an USD feature, and we have a Dealshaker app running.
Can you tell me, do merchants in your country follow the Dealshaker standards? Is the deal content improving?
Thank you, Mr. Manlove. As far as I know, we are following Dealshaker standards and deal content is improving.
Kiza, thank you for this meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, we are staying in Uganda for now. We have already connected with the other area manager in Uganda, Gonzaga Sebaduka. Hello and nice to meet you.
Hello, nice to see you too.
Your country has a great results. What do you think is the reason for this success?
The consumer buying behavior is changing rapidly. Consumers are adjusting to convenience shopping and easy access to products and services. So, the Dealshaker responds perfectly to this new phenomenon, and it is one reason to our success. Also, on the other hand, is most merchants in our country have not yet digitized their and transformed their business. A big number of them do not know how to sell online, and they definitely lack the experience with such global trading platform. A lot of them welcome us to explore the advantages of the Dealshaker and what incredible opportunities the whole ecosystem gives with its projects. The people here are open-minded and want to be part of the digital evolving world.
Gonzaga, Africa is often underestimated because of the social and economic problems there. Are people open to new technologies, online trading, and the crypto world in general?
E-commerce continues to rapidly grow in Uganda due to the rapid growth of mobile phone usage. While there are only 19 million bank accounts in Uganda, there are about 26 active mobile money accounts. Although shopping directly from website is a relatively new phenomenon in Uganda, it is fast growing. Young people 18 to 30 continue the bulk of online selling and buying. Advertising in Uganda's e-commerce market remains largely unsophisticated and mainly limited to social media. Cryptocurrency is not considered legal tender in Uganda. It is not regulated by the government or central bank. Despite the country's legal stand on the use of cryptocurrencies, this does not take away the fact that it has some advantages to its use. A major advantage of our cryptocurrency is that it will be decentralized thanks to the public blockchain deployment. The decentralization helps keep the currency monopoly free and in check so that no individual or organization can determine the flow and the value of the coin, which in turn will keep it stable and secure, unlike fiat currencies which are controlled by the government. This advantage is good for developing countries such as Uganda. It gives a chance for the economy to grow. Finally, the strong encryption techniques employed throughout the distributed ledger and cryptocurrency transaction processes are a safeguard against fraud and account tampering, and this guarantees consumer privacy.
What advice do you give to merchants related to their deals with the platform?
We take time to explain to them the importance of creating good deals with titles and description according to Dealshaker standards. Using good photos is also very important to be able to sell well online. We take into account that the country particularly lacks the capacity to prevent piracy and counterfeit distribution. As a result, safety and infringement of intellectual property rights is common and widespread. The main emphasis of our work is focused in this direction: to monitor for fake goods and replicas, carefully check for our merchants, and guarantee users the best content, real deals, and trusted merchants.
And Gonzaga, what are your ambitions and goals?
I believe that the rapid development of this platform here will continue. We help merchants digitize their business and take advantage of the opportunities that the technology and this platform give them. We are targeting to enroll merchants across the country. We want the common local sellers in the villages to be able to sell on Dealshaker. Secondly, we are building to be the #1 shopping platform to all consumers, and this we want to have achieved 60% by the end of this year. We want to increase brand awareness to ensure Dealshaker and the One become a household name in the Ugandan market. Our goal is to ensure that all merchants find Dealshaker user-friendly to sell from and making it easy for shoppers to find their products by teaching merchants to use particular keywords when describing their products. Use professional photographers to get the best shots for the display of products. We are aiming at making Uganda a model market for Dealshaker in Africa.
Thank you very much for this meeting, Gonzaga, with you. I hope to see you in person. Good luck and see you soon. And ladies and gentlemen, now we go to Malaysia for another exciting meeting. In the next few minutes, we will meet online with the Dealshaker country manager there, Francis Tam, Dealshaker country manager in Malaysia. Hello, Francis.
Hello.
How is the platform doing in this part of the world? We just managed to go from Uganda to Malaysia. Are you reporting good results?
I started actively doing the groundwork back in September, October 2023. After working with many leaders in different parts of Malaysia, we began to have some confidence that we could do and hold a bigger event like Dealshaker Expo to see the market respond. We did our first Dealshaker Expo on the 10th of December 2023 in Penang, and the results were overwhelming. Why? We have close to 900 people. Despite all the negativity in the beginning, they came with families and friends, which is a good sign. Many were buying from merchants. Merchant was smiling and busy taking orders even after the event. We did not stop here. In January 2024, we did another small skills expo in one of the small towns in northern part of Malaysia, very close to Thailand border. The results were great too. Many came and sales were good for a few hours of expo. In the same month, we did one more in Johor Bahru, which is located south of Malaysia. Singapore is just a few minutes drive away. Here we have a breakthrough. We managed to get a big brand named Samsung to be part of the merchant in this expo. At this expo, we had around 1,000 people came, mainly from Malaysia and Singapore. As expected, Samsung sales were great. People have more belief now after seeing such a big brand name in our expo. Samsung sales didn't stop after the expo. I saw more sales came in as well. We are preparing for the March Expo. We expect to see big brand coming in, and more will join us in Dealshaker very soon. So far, the results are positive and give us good energy to do more.
You organized a lot of events and exhibitions. What are your goals?
Yes, I do. I and my team believe a lot in face-to-face interaction to clear the doubts, Q&A, and chance to share our views and ideas with them. With these activities, I managed to form some teams in different states of Malaysia to do this work. The local leaders are fast duplicating our work. We mainly do 3 types of event. First, news and updates meeting. Second, Dealshaker training and bookshop. And third one is Dealshaker Expo. Our target is to do experiential marketing in many locations in Malaysia. Why? If they don't come to us, we go to them. We want them to learn how to buy and how to sell from Dealshaker platform. I think at this stage of our business, we need more support from the ground and encourage more movement in our Ones and Dealshaker. One highlight event was when Miss Mylon, Asia Pacific Directors, IGC, and Vietnam country managers came to our first Dealshaker Expo in Penang despite very short notice. She came early in November to give a talk to IMA, and in December she came again to give support to us. That really surprised us, the level of support and dedication to this project. Yeah, leadership by example. Next was the JB Expo. Samsung with us, and I heard the team is working with another big brand and product for the next expo.
Francis, Malaysia is an attractive market for e-commerce in the Southeast Asia due to its dynamic economy and developed infrastructure for digital technologies. What else is specific for your market?
Yes, Malaysia is a country that welcomes e-commerce, and we are very well developed in this area. We started this MSC, Multimedia Super Corridor, in 1996 by our Prime Minister. During this COVID pandemic period, our country has experienced a very long total lockdown period. Many businesses have moved from physical stores to online store and shopping. During this time, many industries have started to adopt online business model. The transition was very smooth during this time. In 2022, about 90% of Malaysians' population were active internet user, so there's about 30 million of us. And mobile connections in Malaysia were equivalent to 127% of the total population in January in 2022. As of January 2022, there were about 30.25 million social media users and 42 million mobile connections in Malaysia. Malaysian shoppers do most of their shoppings through mobile phones and other digital devices. Besides marketplace and e-commerce platform, about a third of Malaysians still shop through social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, flights, hotel, foods and beverage, music, and the used items are some of the Malaysian most popular online purchases. Yes, the mobile apps is great, very convenient. All the functionality of the platform is there. I can't wait for the merchant apps to launch as well, which will make things really great. The marketing strategy in the social network and channel of OE or One Ecosystem and Dealshaker is also very useful. We receive all the news and on time. Merchants and consumers are very satisfied. Malaysia, we have a few big online platforms. They are doing good as well. Dealshaker has clear advantage here in Malaysia. Our unique payment method, which combines the fiat and the crypto, or they call it the one. One of the advantage is we have ready customers, IMA. They want to spend their coins and they are eager to experience usability. Dealshaker to us is a business solution. Why? IMAs are great marketers to help promote product and services for their merchant. With this situation, we have developed a win-win situations to make the market environment very dynamic. Dealshaker work as a solution like new sales, distribution channel, they help to increase their sales in the company, reduce A&P costs, we have low entry price and the expos are reasonable. We help to clear merchants, slow moving product, improve cash flow, turn product to cash, and new sales force, IMA, good promoter. With these few points, merchants are willing to try with us and some already with us since day one. In Malaysia, many of us can speak English, Chinese, or Bahasa. That makes us very international. We also have many multinational companies, manufacturers, and offices here. We are very well connected with our neighboring countries in Asia. Dealshaker can use this opportunity to open more doors to the world. Across Malaysia, bank transfer and digital wallets are most preferred payment method. More than half of Malaysians now have an average of 2 cashless payment channels at their disposal, and they are largely using it for food, beverage outlets, and retail store. Digital wallet and e-wallets are fast-growing method in Malaysia. The number of active e-wallet registered users has an explosive growth, jumping from 5.7 million in 2020 to 13.5 million in 2021. As more people turn to the method of e-commerce payment, on the other hand, it is still advisable to offer cash on delivery or COD as a payment method, since the 45 and 54-year-old age group prefer cash on delivery when shopping online. Dealshaker fits well with current trends and lifestyle in Malaysia. Yes, me and my team has a good feeling, and we have planned for year 2024 with Dealshaker. For merchant, we will do more merchant workshop and training. Once the merchant is familiar with Dealshaker, they can support and work with us closely. Example like Better Deal, a unique deal just for Dealshaker, and Dealshaker Expo. We want to increase awareness and do more experiential marketing. What is that? We want more people to start using Dealshaker as a marketplace for them to do part of their shopping habit. We will encourage major cities to do Dealshaker Expo on 2 months once basis, and smaller towns to do about 2 to 3 times in a year. As for IMA, we still do our news and updates meeting from time to time. Lastly, we hope One Ecosystem, Dealshaker HQ can support us with our business generating activities. We want to grow with Dealshakers in this region and the world. Thank you.
Great. Thank you for your answers and see you soon. Thank you, Francis Tam, Dealshaker Country Manager, Malaysia. Incredible news also awaits us during the World Congress, where the Global Director of Dealshaker, Vladislav Velkov, will announce exclusive news. We will find out what the Mandarin name of the Dealshaker was chosen by our great users in China. We will hear what new functionalities and improvements are coming to the system. And we are also looking forward to the presentation of our marketing team, as well as special training for our country managers. If you haven't bought your tickets yet, do it now. The tickets for the most exciting One Ecosystem Global event are now available. Take a look in the shop section in your portal and buy yours. Join us at Setia Spice Convention Center Spice, Penang, Malaysia. Get your tickets now and be part of this spectacular event that will change your expectations for the future, because the future starts today in One Ecosystem. For your convenience, tickets can be paid with one of these payment methods: 50% cash, 50% once, 50% cash, 50% reserve cash, or 100% cash. All the tickets must be purchased online in the shop section and the gift code must be redeemed. Each user has to fill in the gift code number and his email in which to receive the confirmation and the digital tickets. And the all-access tickets allow attendees entry to every event, meeting, leader speech, training and exhibition during the One Ecosystem World Congress. For full details, view the One Ecosystem website, oneecosystem.eu, and the official company channels on social media. Ladies and gentlemen, that was all for today from Newsroom Special Edition dedicated to Dealshaker. There are more great meetings coming up related to our platform, and it will have its special place at the show going forward. The next episode is coming very soon. Stay tuned for more news and exclusive interviews related to Dealshaker and One Ecosystem. From me, Nikolai Monolov, see you soon. Thank you for choosing to be together.